You know what? We'll say learning to enjoy difficult tasks is important. Some things are just boring but necessary. And I always like to ask this question: who taught you the word difficult?
Right.
We can all learn anything. It just takes time. Difficulty is a short version of, damn, I don't want to take the time to learn how to do this thing.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but personally, I would like to hear people just say that. Just keep it real with yourself. Oh, that's difficult.
I don't want to do it.
That's it, yeah. You just don't want it, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real. Don't tell me it's hard, because I'm going to waste my time explaining how it's actually not hard.
I don't want to do it. But if you do it, it will help you. But I don't want to do it. Okay.
Sometimes people ask you about doing something and then still don't want to do the thing that they ask you how to do. And at that point, it's like, hey, why did you waste my time? Hey. It's good. It's good, though. It's good to have different people around you that have different temperament, that have different experiences and different vibrations and stuff, for you to be able to be a more well-rounded person. Real world algorithm. You know, there's a lot of things that once you decide that you want something, you like declare it either to yourself or out loud, or some of those things will oftentimes present themselves to us. Sometimes immediately, sometimes after a while. And there's always this phrase that plagues a lot of us: too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
And that guilt, that small little guilt, that first world guilt in all of us, is that voice saying, you don't deserve this. No, this is too good for you. So, you know what I mean? That slight distrust for that real world algorithm that sometimes just hands you what you need right here. Me, I see it. I wait for it. I'm waiting for it like I'm waiting for mail in the mailbox. Like, oh, snap. So I'm expecting this to drop anytime. Let me just be patient, and it'll pull up. And hey, man, that should be pulling up for me. I can't really explain this to many people because, like, then they start trying to argue with you. And if I believe something and it works for me, and I say, hey, this works for me, and then you say, no, that's not possible, even though I know it's happened for me. Once I start arguing with you and I get on your wavelength of disbelief, my magic powers start to disappear, because now I'm entertaining your disbelief, knowing that I've already done this thing. You feel me? So when I say, hey, I did this thing yesterday, 2 days ago, and a year ago, and it works for me, you should try it. And they say, no, because this and this, you're right. Have a good day.
Right. You know what? Well, wait a minute. You know what? You're right. You're right. Because that's what you want to hear. So let me just keep doing what I'm doing. 100%.
I just want to go over a couple things with you. Number one, I could see your crusty ass lips through the phone.
Oh.
Make sure you drink some water.
Drink your water.
No, if you drink coffee, that's cool. If you eat junk food, that's cool. You smoke weed, I don't care, bro. I don't care about none of that. Just put some water in there. Add some water. Drink some water before a shower to control your blood pressure. Drink some water before you have some food. 30 minutes before you get yourself ready for digestion. Drink some water to get your skin right. Drink some water before you go to bed. You won't piss it out unless you drink too much. Drink some water. It's good for you. And think it. Tell your water what you want, because everything's made of water. Everything got water in it. That water is going to find its way to some other water, and it'll bring you back what you need. Don't ask how I know this. I just do. And now you do too. Listen, the algorithm in our phones, it knows. It knows what you want. It knows what you're talking about. It knows what you're around. It knows who's nearby. And it'll show you all of these things. Who programmed this into the phone? Developers, what did they use to model this after? Real life, right? You see something one time, you talk about something, you get on that wavelength, you start to notice it everywhere because you're tuned in. So your phone tunes into what you're tuned into, and it brings you more of it so they can sell you shit. But you know what? You can sell yourself a dream. And you know what you shouldn't do is sell yourself short. Good day, grand rising, bless up, one love. Good day, grand rising, bless up, one love. Good day, grand rising, bless up, one love. Good day.